My daughter packs her own bag the night before she goes to my mother's. She is 7, and she packs it twice. The first time is at 7 p.m., right after dinner. She lays everything on her bed, folds it slow, zips it up, and sets it by the door like a soldier. I always tell her good job, baby, and she smiles. The second time is at 11 p.m., when she thinks I'm asleep. I only noticed it a month ago. I got up for water and saw the light under her door. When I opened it, she was on the floor with the bag open again, moving things around. She looked up at me like I'd caught her stealing. Sweetheart, what are you doing? You packed hours ago. I forgot something. What did you forget? Nothing. I fixed it. She zipped it fast and pushed it under her bed. I let it go. Kids are weird about routines, but it kept happening. Every Friday, twice. And every Sunday when grandma dropped her back, my daughter was different. Quiet. She'd go straight to the kitchen and eat like she hadn't seen food in days. I called my mother about it. Mom, is Ellie eating okay over there? She eats like a bird. Won't touch what I make. She's starving when she gets home. Then maybe you should teach her some manners about finishing her plate. That was my mother in one sentence. I let it go again. I always let it go with her. That's the whole problem, and it took me 34 years to see it. Last Friday I waited. 11 p.m. the light came on under Ellie's door. I gave it 10 minutes, then I went in. Ellie, show me the bag. Mom, I'm sleeping. You're not. Show me. She started crying before she even pulled it out. I unzipped the main part. Normal clothes, folded neat. The bag she showed me at 7. Then she just sat there, so I felt around the bottom, and there was a second zipper I'd never noticed. A hidden pocket sewn into the lining. Inside it, 4 granola bars, a juice box, a pair of clean socks, a little flashlight, and her old cracked tablet, the one I thought she'd lost. Baby, what is all this? It's my in-case bag. In case of what? She wouldn't answer. She just cried harder, and then she said the thing that made me put my shoes on at midnight. In case Grandma takes the other one. I sat down on her floor. Grandma takes your bag away? When I'm bad, she puts it up high and I don't get it back till Sunday. So I keep the in-case one where she can't find it. For if I get hungry. Ellie, when do you get hungry? When I don't finish. She says I don't get more until I finish, but I can't finish, it's too much, so I just don't eat. So I have my bars. I didn't sleep. Saturday morning I drove to my mother's without calling. I have a key. I let myself in at 9 a.m. and the house was silent. Ellie was standing at the kitchen table. There was a full plate of eggs in front of her, cold, and my mother was sitting across from her with her arms crossed. You'll sit there until it's gone, my mother was saying. I don't care if it takes all day. Mom? She turned around and her face changed for half a second before it hardened. You should have called. We're in the middle of a lesson. A lesson. She has to learn she doesn't waste food. You never learned it either. Look how that turned out. And there it was. I was 7 once too. At that same table, that same plate. I remembered sitting there until the eggs went to rubber. Until it got dark, my mother's arms crossed exactly like that. I'd blocked it out so completely I'd handed her my own daughter. I walked over and picked up the plate and dropped it in the trash. Get your bag, Ellie. Which one? Both of them, baby. You never have to hide one again. My mother stood up. You're overreacting. She's manipulating you. She's fine. She sewed a survival kit into her backpack because you starve her. She's 7. I raised you and you turned out fine. I turned out into someone who let this happen to my own kid because I was too scared of you to look. That ends today. Ellie came out with both bags, the real one and the in-case one, hugging them to her chest. My mother reached for her arm. Ellie, tell your mother you like it here. Ellie stepped behind me. You don't get to talk to her. I said, you don't get her again. My mother laughed. That little laugh she uses when she's losing. And who's going to feed her when you're working? You'll come crawling back. You always do. In the car buckled in the back, Ellie was quiet for a long time. Then she unzipped the hidden pocket, took out a granola bar and held it toward me over the seat. You can have one, mommy. I have extras. I always keep extras now.